Hello and welcome. This is going to be a reading for my lovely Cancer placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Now, this is going to be Cancers dealing with each sign. So how these readings work, I will provide timestamps below, but it will be Cancers dealing with every sign from Aries all the way through Pisces. So all 12 zodiac signs will have an individual reading. They're meant to be quick and fast. So just a heads up, okay? But before I start that, if you guys can please like this video. Also, if you aren't already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Know that these are general meaning they may or may not resonate. If you are a cross watcher, feel free to switch the characters around anytime in the story. That's how it applies to your particular situation. Now, let's get into it. We're going to start off with my lovely Aries. So if you are a Cancer dealing with an Aries, you can stay right here. If not, go ahead, skip to the part of the video. That's your sign. So, starting off with the Romance Angel Oracle cards. Cancer's dealing with Aries. Spirit messages do you have? Okay, well, this came out. I'll take it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, some of you guys may not be too... you might not have too much confidence in your Aries. So let's see what we get. Some of you guys, the texts are kind of dry and you're like, stay optimistic about this. Messages for Cancers dealing with Aries. 8 of Wands. Well, I said dry texting. It's about to pick up. A lot of communication back and forth. Some of you guys staying optimistic or changing your mindset about kind of dating and talking to other people. It increases like the amount of communications. Some of you guys could be in Aries and there's a lot of back and forth. Knight of Swords here, and we also have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, you've had a difficult road, Cancers, when it comes to dealing with, someone else that, I guess dating in general. Some of you guys are on dating sites and you had not had the best of luck. And here you are talking to someone. Some of you guys is new, especially, I feel like this is kind of particular. So some of you guys, there's an Aries and they're just kind of ahead of the pack. Like they're different than the rest. They have amazing conversations. They keep you interested and you're actually excited to get to know them. I feel like if you're dealing with the Aries, it's more new, or for those of you where it's more new, because this Aries really, like they're just fun, right? They're not dry. I feel like some of the Cancers are like, I've just been all these dry conversations. They don't know what to say to me. Like, what the heck is going on? This can't be the dating pool, but it is. So let's see what we got next. We're going to have Cancers dealing with Taurus. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this is for you. Cancers dealing with Taurus. Cancers dealing with Taurus. If you're dealing with a Taurus. All right, Cancers. All right, so those of you dealing with Taurus, you got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So some of you guys could just got married. You're enjoying this time. Honeymoon also could just be, spending time away, right? Could be the honeymoon period. But let's see what we get as far as the cards are concerned. Cancers dealing with Taurus. Cancers dealing with Taurus. Yeah, these readings I can only do once in a while. Long readings just kind of drain me more, so I don't know if I'll redo this series. So you got 8 of Pentacles, okay, if you're dealing with the Taurus. We have the Page of Wands, and we also have the Page of Pentacles. So if you're dealing with the Taurus, it seems like it's more a business kind of thing, or a money situation. There's something to do with money with this Taurus. Like this Page of Wands in the middle just gives me like, wow. Like a Taurus is gonna communicate some good news to you. They could have been helping you with some type of deal or something, and it's positive news. Like this could be like your realtor. I don't understand. It's like you go from honeymoon to that. For those of you, it could be like getting away with your person. They may be calling you, telling you they booked a hotel or booked a flight or something. So that could be positive news, because I feel like some of you Cancers have been complaining, especially if you, not in a bad way, but if you've been complaining to your Taurus about how work has been stressing you out, how you feel like you don't have no time for yourself, how you feel you're just working living to pay bills and you're stressed out, I feel like they listen to you and they kind of want to help ease that for you a bit. So if you're dealing with the Taurus, they seem to listen to you and they seem to be kind of on the same page and wanting you to be, you know, happy and stress-free. So next we have Cancers dealing with Geminis. So if you're dealing with the Gemini, let's see what we get for you. So that was 513. As I do this, I kind of write the timestamps faster and easier. So if you're dealing with a Gemini as a Cancer, Cancers that may be dealing with Gemini spirit. Ooh. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't take all the cards. Let's do that again. Cancers, if you're dealing with a Gemini. If you're dealing with a Gemini, we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Another, I'm just gonna heads up. I think I had this with Virgo, and I was like, ooh, Geminis, they got the same thing. So let's see, what is causing you to not trust a Gemini, Cancer? See messages we have for Cancers dealing with Geminis. So first off, we have, oh, the Tower, a major falling apart. Something is crumbling. Two of Wands, Two of Swords. There's a lot of confusion when it comes to a Gemini for you. Cancers, it's just, some of you guys are really questioning this connection and the decisions. Like, this is like when you get with someone and you're like thinking, am I crazy? Or like, what caused me to attract this person? Or like someone, you know, because, oh man, I'm sorry, the energy is just like intense. And I feel like some of you guys are kind of angry right now when it comes to Gemini. So I don't know what that's coming from, but there's a lot of anger. Some of you guys feel like you wasted a lot of time when it comes to a Gemini. And like you feel like, I just can't trust this person. This person's sneaky. Like, why do they turn their phone upside down when they're around? Or they whisper or hang up the call when I walk into the room? That's what I feel like you're dealing with when it comes to a Gemini in your life. So I get your frustration. I feel you. I hear you. And yeah, it's all coming to a head. I feel like there's going to be a big fight for those of you Cancers dealing with Geminis, okay? So next up, we have Cancers dealing with Cancer. So if you're dealing with another Cancer, let's see what we get. Cancers dealing with other Cancers. Why do I keep doing this? Leaving cards. I just pick it up and don't look. Cancers dealing with other Cancers. Cancers that may be dealing with other Cancer spirit. All right, we're going to pull a card. I'm trying to make these shorter, these videos, but I'm very bad at that. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, okay? It's like a mirror, right? We're going to see what we get. Pull 3 cards. Cancers dealing with other Cancers. Cancers dealing with other Cancers. Ooh. Let's fix that. First up, we have the 8 of Pentacles. That's a very studious card. Intense focus. We have the 9 of Wands, and we have the 2 of Swords. The Wounded Warrior 9 of Wands card. Like, this is a case where being too much alike can cause kind of you to butt heads. I feel like there's some arguments. More of a passive-aggressive. You know, Cancers can be passive-aggressive. I can say that. I'm a Cancer. There's so much chemistry. You're so alike. It's just, I don't know. It feels like with you guys, you're really, like, because I feel like even when you fight, you're missing that balance. Like maybe another sign could bring out of you. Like when you go to your shell, your person goes to your shell. And then your relationship suffers, right? Because no one's communicating, right? There's this passive-aggressive kind of energy. And it's like no one addresses the elephant in the room when there's a problem. And that can actually slowly deteriorate your connection. Like, it can be beautiful. It can work out. But it feels like you guys are just kind of in this wheel of, like, constant back and forth, tit for tat, okay? So if you really want to continue this connection and want it to thrive, it is very important for someone to step up and be the bigger person and try to take the lead, okay? So those are for Cancers dealing with other Cancers. Next we have, if you're a Cancer dealing with a Leo, if you're dealing with a Leo, this is for you, okay? So for Cancers dealing with Leos, Cancers dealing with Leos, Cancers dealing with Leos. If you're dealing with a Leo, well, hey, and when to come out, we'll let it come out. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Keep an open mind, okay? Keep an open mind. I get so masculine versus feminine because Cancer's ruled by the moon, right? And then Leo's ruled by the sun, where sun is more extroverted out there, you know, masculine, and then the moon is more feminine, reserved, introverted. But let's see, Cancer's dealing with Leos. Cancer's dealing with Leos. Messages do you have for my lovely Cancers dealing with Leos? So first we have Temperance, okay? We have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Seven of Cups. There's a lot in this connection. I feel like there's someone waiting for someone to come towards them. You may have thought the person you were going to end up with would be like, oh, single, you know, like same place in life. Let me just say same place in life. This could be someone just getting out of a relationship or trying to leave a relationship, or it may be separated, and it's like, oh, I'm coming, you know, you're the person I choose, but you're not sure. Temperance is kind of like you have to watch it. You have to have patience and let it play out. I don't know how you feel about that because you've never been in this situation. And yeah, it could get messy. Some of the Cups is like, I feel like there's more than one person involved in this connection. So even if they're not with someone, it could be family because there's confusion, or there could be a lot of options. You could be dating other people, they're dating other people. And it's kind of like those, like that, one of those things like go with the flow. See, maybe you will end up with them, maybe you will not. Like if you're both dating and you like each other and you're moving forward, okay, third date now, but they're still dating, you're still dating. If there's confusion and you need to know an answer, let them know. Because I feel like what Eight of Cups is saying, someone, they'll be happy to kind of leave that behind and head towards this connection, but they need reassurance, right? Because they're just not sure. And maybe someone's talking about like oh, I usually go for this type, and they're like, well, I don't match that type, so why should I, try to pursue this further? So just a heads up if you're dealing with a Leo. So next we have those of you dealing with Virgos. Yes, if you're dealing with a Virgo Cancer, let's see what we get. Cancer's dealing with Virgos. I got a little tongue tie. Ooh. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, so let's see what we get for you dealing with Virgos. If you're dealing with a Virgo, we're going to shuffle a little more. Dealing with a Virgo. Cancer's dealing with Virgos. If you're dealing with a Virgo, what's going on? What's going on if you're dealing with a Virgo as a Cancer? Okay. Let's fix this. First up, we have, ooh, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. We have, ooh, Page of Cups. And we have, ooh, the Emperor. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, you feel so safe and protected. This person makes you feel so loved and cared for. Dealing with the Virgo, it's just easy. And it's funny because I did Virgo's reading, and on their side, it was similar. So I'm just a heads up. So if you're a Cancer, you can watch the Virgo reading and check because it is very similar. Page of Cups, like, they're willing to offer you their heart with, like, easily. It's not a game. You know, they're not playing with you. Your Virgo is, and we got the Emperor, right? Listen, they're well off. They have resources. They can take care of you, not only just emotionally, but materially, physically. And as I said, 10 of Cups, like to get a 10 of Cups with the Emperor, because they're always so busy. They usually have a lot of things they're managed. The chemistry is off the charts. You're exactly what they've been looking for, okay, Cancer? So, yes, dealing with the Virgo, I do. By the way, I actually give you 2 thumbs up with that. Go ahead and do it. I was gonna say that, what's the word I wanted to say? I do recommend 10 out of 10. So next we have Libras. If you're dealing with a Libra, let's see what we get for Cancers with Libras. And no, I'm not dealing with a Virgo. I know you probably guys are like, oh, she must be in love with a Virgo. Nah. I deal with a Scorpio. So if you're dealing with a Libra as a Cancer, what do we get for them? Dealing with a Cancer, a Libra as a Cancer. If you're dealing with a Libra. So if you're dealing with a Libra, we have make the effort. Great love is worth risking, is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So let's see what we pull for you guys. Dealing with a Libra. Cancers dealing with Libras. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups loves to come out on me. 7 of Cups. And the 3 of Pentacles. Libra and Cancer. It's funny because I see similar traits in both, except one is just air and one is water, right? Libras don't really like confrontation. Cancers really don't like confrontation either. So that can cause a hiccup. And that's why it's saying make the effort. I feel like it'll be easy to get on the same page. Like, you guys can create kind of the relationship you really want, but you kind of got to leave certain things behind. And what I mean is, like, being afraid to address things when you're upset, being afraid to address things when you're, something, it's just kind of, because that stuff builds and builds, and then you have a screaming match. So I feel like if you're dealing with a Libra, it is very important for you guys to just be your authentic self, to, if something doesn't make you happy or if you're upset, tell them, okay? Because that is needed for this connection to kind of go the distance. So just a heads up. But it is a potential to be a good connection. You just really got to work towards it, okay? So next we have Cancers with Scorpio. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, let's see what's going on. Your water sign, bae. Cancer's dealing with storage ran out. Sorry, guys. So let me get back into the Scorpio. Cancer with Scorpio. Cancer dealing with a Scorpio. Spirit, Cancer dealing with a Scorpio. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, you got to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring your romance. Bring you romance. Yes, positive thinking will bring you romance. I was trying to read upside down. So Spirit, if it's a Cancer dealing with a Scorpio, what messages do you have for Cancers dealing with Scorpios? Okay, let's just go. We have Hanged Man, Pisces energies. They're not moving fast enough for you. 10 of Pentacles. Judgment. Okay, so there's a decision. I feel like some of you guys are just ready to take it to the next level, and you have a feeling that your Scorpio is kind of dragging their feet. Some of you guys are like, I'm ready, I want to move in together, or I want to get married, or I want to start a family. I keep hearing all these things that you want from the Scorpio, and it feels like they want the same things too. They just go at a slower pace. 10 of Pentacles, I'm also getting this, like, let's build this together, this legacy, this empire. Like, you see 10 of Pentacles, you kind of already know, what you want and what you got with this Scorpio. So I feel like you guys just kind of, you see it, and you're just like, well, they're not there yet, apparently. So that's how you're feeling, like they're not where you're at. But it feels like the 10 of Pentacles is to be had. It's just you have to be a little patient. Be a little patient with your Scorpio. They're fixed energy. So let's see what we get for Cancers dealing with Sagittarius. I'm trying to go a little faster because I don't know if I'm, how much space I have left. Cancer's dealing with Sagittarius. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you deserve love. You are lovable. Don't let no one tell you different, okay? So if you're dealing with a Sag as a Cancer, we'll see how this is going for you. Sag and Cancer is kind of an interesting pair, I guess I would say, right? So we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Wands, and we have the King of Wands. Yeah, they're very domineering when it comes over you. Like, compared to you, their personality is very strong, Cancer. So sometimes it could feel like this person trying to push you around. Now, Cancers aren't pushovers. They're the mothers of the zodiac, right? You're the mama bear. So whether you're a man or woman, like you're just more silently kind of dominating, and it feels like this person's just very extroverted. It's kind of like they just want you to go along with things, and you have to kind of slow them down and be like, hold on, hold on, hold on. Also, the Seven of Wands, there's a protective vibe. The reason why they do this to you is because they feel very protective of you. It's not like you can't handle yourself. I guess some of you guys kind of just come off a little, you're just not as I don't say rambunctious. You're not as out there as them, but it doesn't mean you don't stand up for yourself. Cancers can stand up for themselves. One thing about a Cancer, like they're not going to go look for trouble, but if you bring it to them, they will show you, okay? So, but this person, maybe they haven't seen it yet, but you just haven't been in kind of those situations. So you might need to let them know, like, hey, I got this. I can handle myself. I don't need you to fight my battles, okay? So next we have Cancers. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, Cancers dealing with Capricorn, Spirit, what messages do you have for my lovely Cancers dealing with Capricorns? You got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, let's see. Capricorns are 10 cups energy. They can be, used to being managers and leaders. Like, shut that off when you get home, please. Getting a little possessive vibes. Messages for Cancers dealing with Capricorns. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Capricorn, King of Swords energy, Page of Pentacles energy, Seven of Wands energy. This might be a Sag Capricorn cusper because there's similar cards here, and I shuffled. Except for the King of Swords, that is different. I heard prison sentence. Prison sentence. Like, does someone's connection feel smothered, and it's like they just want to free themselves? That's how bad it is. They feel like someone is overprotective, doesn't give them space, whether they feel this way about you, Cancer, or you feel this way about them. Like, someone is just very, it's like, let me breathe a bit, please. And it's making the other person just kind of want to, like, break free. You don't want to kind of enclose someone that much because, what do they say? Like, when you do that too much, it makes people want to run away versus just letting things flow. Someone has extreme control issues that needs to be worked on to make this happen, or else one of the two of you are going to leave or going to free yourself. So that's just a warning, just giving you a heads up. So next we have, if you're dealing with an Aquarius as a Cancer dealing with Aquarius. Oops. I'm like, how did these cards, wait, okay, this way. If you're a Cancer dealing with an Aquarius, Spirit, Cancers dealing with Aquarius. All right. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, you have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So before we get excited, let's just pull some other cards here. Look what fell out. Four of Wands. That is my marriage card, by the way. So I don't know what's going on with this connection. Eight of Cups. Actually, Seven of Cups, I'll take it. There's been a lot of options, but the option that matters the most is you, and someone's leaving behind the options to level up a connection. So casual dating, no longer casual. It is commitment all the way. Some of you guys getting the ring on the finger. They're throwing the playette, searching, that ongoing search for the perfect person or trying to find a match for you. It's over because they found their match and they found it with you. So, or you found it with them. So if you are dealing with an Aquarius, it feels like, wow, it just feels meant to be, and it feels like a dope connection, and it could stand literally the test of time. It's going to the next level. So if you're dating, engage, marriage, casual to serious, boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. So let's see, last but not least, Cancers with Pisces. Let's see how your water sign sister is treating you. Cancer with Pisces. I'm trying to get these done so it doesn't cut off. Free yourself again. And we got that with Capricorn. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, it's time to take back control of your life. The thing about water signs is you guys can get so involved, so enamored with each other. The water, right? Emotions, stick like glue. It might just need to remember what you came here for, right? You had dreams. Don't let them fall to the wayside. Don't let yourself go. Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Yeah, this connection could work. Although it says free yourself, it's kind of free yourself from, like, it's like going from seeing each other and putting so much in your partner that you kind of neglected yourself, and they neglected themselves too. So it may be like, hey, getting back in the gym, that was something you did all the time. You can go back to working some overtime or working towards your goals, or back in school. Your partner, you're at the point in your relationship where you guys can kind of, where there's trust, build that foundation. You know, I get it. When you're in the honeymoon phase, you want to be all over each other all the time, but then that kind of breaks free, and then you're like, oh, okay, this is a good connection, but what have I been doing, right? It's time to focus. So I'm not saying that you or your person is freeing yourself and breaking up. It's more of a let's build more, right, with each other, which requires us to do our own thing, or, you know, support each other in our endeavors. So I feel like you're going from that all into each other to more of a supportive, loving, healthy relationship, right? Not very codependent. I feel like some of you guys in the Pisces both have some issues, maybe now or in the past, with codependent relationships, so you're kind of nipping it in the butt, all right? But success is to be had. That is the reading for my Cancers dealing with all 12 zodiac signs. Once again, like this video. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'm happy it didn't cut off a second time. Have a great day. Bye.